Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So knowledgeable.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Rowland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Rowland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Rowland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Rowland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Rowland, what have you got yourself into?
Hello again, Adelaide. Any word of your uncle?
Still nothing, I'm afraid. I'd be grateful for any help you could provide. As I mentioned, he'd planned to set up camp north of here.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Rowland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descender! Revelio! Descender!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Geforce! Arresto Momentum! Levioso! Descender!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Confringo!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Expelliarmus! This be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
What have we here? Another human? Human?
I've been fighting since before you were You won't stop me.
Descendo! Repulsor! Arresto Momentum! Confringo!
Not quiet. Kill spell the glance off of me.
Arresto Momentum! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Now to find out what happened here. Revelio! Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Revelio.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Defendo. Levioso. Arresto momento. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Incendio.
I should investigate.
Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. Crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
Incendio. Expelliarmus!
This place has seen better days.
Expelliarmus!
What do we have here?
Levioso!
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
Revelio. Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Expelliarmus!
I shall avenge your death.
Levioso!
I'll kill you when I get home.
Descender! Geforce!
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Now here's a sad-looking place. What will we find in here?
Revelio.
What's that? Enjoy suffering, do you?
Confringo.
Till you're dead.
Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Incendio.
Not quiet.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
I'm famished.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
You've been that student defeated our encampment. What's out? No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? What an unfortunate disappointment.
Incendio.
That's the best you can
Expelliarmus. Retreat. Confringo. Defender.
What are you taking? Be long now before we find another repository. A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Arresto momentum.
Less human to worry.
Incendio.
Thanks for the sense of your death.
Defender. Expelliarmus.
I'll bury you in a nameless vault.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Protego. Stupid one. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I won't get away with that.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
I wonder if that little could be down there.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confrigo.
I was next.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio.
Put me down.
Arresto momentum. Descendo. Good fortune.
Much too slow.
Enough. Arresto momentum. Leviosa.
Put me down! Out!
Incendio. Revelio.
Certain we can come to an agreement if you'll just set me free!
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Revelio. Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Descendo.
This door must need power from something.
Incendio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed. What was that?
They were just here. Come and
A little old...
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Arresto momentum! Confringo!
You can't stop us.
Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo!
Oh, that was meant for me.
Right, arresto momentum. Leviosa! Repulsor! Leviosa! Send Arresto momentum. Descendo.
You won't defeat us all!
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me! Hurry! Before they come! I must get out! Hurry! Oh, thank Merlin! Thank you! Colonel Goblin Cable! No key will unlock this! Please, find my wand! It's found... You did it! I found my wand and... Wait! You're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.